Hello, my T-Starers. Now, we have seen that Nature Boy has a new wife. We want to know. Now, we have seen that Nature Boy. We want to know if she's lost and turned out like the rest of them. If she's lost and turned out. That's an old whisper song, but it's a beautiful song. Is she lost and turned out? Does she have STDs already? And she doesn't mind catching or being with people that have STDs. Let's see how the other girls look at her. So we're going to start this show on the roll right now. Let's go.
Yeah, who the fuck do we get? We need to start this interview now. Hold the fuck on, B. I did not know that. I just assumed that you was eating the way we eat. Start an interview right now. Okay, start. She didn't have a what?
You know I ain't gonna tell.
Right. Yeah, interview after the box, right? Interview after the box, Wizzy. Interview after the box. Cause y'all niggas ain't running us that box. Let's go. Run up the box. Let's go.
Look at that. All that for money.
Very interested. God damn. Somebody did. Oh shit.
All that for money. Hey, everyone coming in. Can't get these copyright strikes. Sorry.
Wow, there it is. For real. Tell me who this chick is now.
Go ahead, go to your monkey eye.
Because we about to go right into, from her interview, we're going into some DJing shit. I'm going to let y'all skate on y'all skates while I DJ.
We don't skate today, master.
It's a rainy day. It's a rainy day. But I got some shit for y'all, man. See, right where she was at. Y'all go on the edge of the bed.
Look at her.
Hello.
Y'all can tell she's been groomed. Look at her face. She's been groomed before she had this interview. Well, this is her first appearance, so it is what it is.
Motherfucker was eating goddamn Chicago McDonald's. Hello. Chicago McDonald's. Burger King.
Look at her. She's skinny already. She ain't been there 5 minutes. She lost all her weight. She ain't been there for 5 minutes and lost all her weight already.
I'm a Burger King. That's what they call you now.
Ain't no damn Burger King.
Y'all want to call in and ask questions? Call in. Phone line. Hey, listen, we're not trying to get banged. Let's keep everything cool, calm, collected. We're not trying to get beautiful though.
Look at Maya, right?
She's a beauty though.
Right there.
Beautiful queen. Y'all show love. Send heart to the building.
We got them. Look at Why you there, Malaya?
In your temple.
Hearts.
Why you there, Malaya?
Knock out 50.
No legs, Mama Aya. They look good though.
What'd you say, Mama?
Why you there, Malaya?
No legs, but they look good though.
Hey, Sonic Black, how you doing? Why are you there, Malaya?
Here we have it.
I thought you was sick.
She was looking like a chocolate bar as always.
Y'all keep the hearts flowing in the building.
And y'all sent to y'all money, right?
Every time the girls get together, they always try to ban us. You know what I'm saying? Like, so every time they put the girls on the camera, we don't be doing nothing, and they just ban us. When all the girls on the camera and we talking to them, they'll ban us. So obviously, we number one on the heat list right now, probably.
We know they hating on our.
Hey, can I get my other phone?
Yeah. Is it pink? No, that's behind you. Oh, because that's.
What would I be doing with a pink phone? I'm Chief. You should know that. Everybody always gotta be waiting for Afro.
Don't be doing foo-foo like that.
Gosh, you
Come on, foo-foo.
Yeah, knock out 50, man. All right, fuck it. We're gonna start without him. They said you on your phone too much. Put your phone away.
Put your phone away. You heard what God said.
All right. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Listen carefully.
I'm 23.
23.
I'm from Chicago.
Keep the hearts flowing in the building so we don't get banned.
You won't get
I'm
banned.
gonna end the live right now. I can't.
End it.
We
don't
do this
care.
interview without trying to get hearts in the building because they could easily try to ban
Mister,
us.
I'm not about the money.
Copy and paste your hearts. Put them in the building.
Let the girl finish telling her lies now. She's 23. She's from Chicago.
And don't look so
I don't know what the hell Sheba look like. I ain't even gonna say what Sheba look like.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm 23 years around the sun. I'm from
Hey,
Chicago.
lovely flowers. Hey, Marie.
What part of Chicago?
The South Side.
She from South Side. I know of lovely flowers. Hey, Eva.
Tell us about your life and how you got here.
Yeah, tell us.
What made you come here?
So I just.
You gotta speak up. They can't hear you.
So I just wanted like a change, like a positive change, and I seen what you guys were doing, and I understood, and so I was just like, man, like that's something that I need, you know. Like at first I was thinking about going into the military, but then I was like, probably not, because I seen how militant you guys were in Baba G and stuff like that. So I was like, I might as well just feed into some knowledge, because I'd rather have a black man, a black king, lead me rather than a white man.
That don't even sound right. That don't even sound right. You lying? Look at you lying already. She's lying already.
So I seen
forgot the script
on Instagram about maybe, I think we said it last night, about a year and a half ago. You guys were in Georgia, and yeah, I don't really specifically know how I seen his Instagram and the teachings, but I just came across them.
What are the 5 sciences?
Quantum physics, biology, melanin, astrology, and grounding.
You're like, why y'all smiling about that answer like that?
She's living today. Nutrient said on bingo.
Oh, they're gonna give it an entry test.
Hi, fearless one.
Can you ask her, is it worth going out there with y'all? No shades.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Her name is Sky.
Yeah, it was worth it. I mean, everybody needs a positive change. So I mean.
Are you a shy person?
Yeah. Yeah. I try not to be.
What's your sign?
I am a
In the house.
Sagittarius in the 10th house. And my moon is in Capricorn in the 11th.
You don't know? You in the closet. Your first day there, you're gonna be in the closet. Nigga Zoka look terrible. She would look like she just started eating. Fufu got man feet.
I'm gonna end the live, guys. If y'all don't continue to put the hearts in the building.
Well, in the live, she's boring.
We're not gonna get blocked on our page
good
because
enough.
y'all didn't participate. If y'all want to see the interview and y'all want to tune in, you got to keep green hearts in the building.
Well, you got the Four Stooges in the back. We got Fufu there.
Have to do something else. Because I'm dying to DJ. Keep the green hearts going. If y'all want to call in and talk to her, y'all can.
Look at us.
Yeah.
What up, Fifi?
Hey, I got some questions for Mama Sky.
Mom, she a mama now.
Mama Sky, did you have a connection with any other woman before you got there?
That's a good. Let me set you up. Hold on real quick. That's where everybody can be in it. There you go.
Yes, I did. I actually reached out to Mama Zoka, and the reason why I did that was because I seen myself as far as like my personality in Zoka, and I felt like me and Zoka would have a strong connection. So
Zoka don't like you.
I chose to reach out to Mama Zoka. Me and all the other women get along just as fine too. So.
Okay. My next question is: have you ever shared a man before?
Yes, I have.
Okay. And my last question is: have you ever been vegan before?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's my questions.
Okay.
Right, y'all.
Anybody else want to call in to ask questions? Thanks for calling in, Fifi.
He really trying to show a new leaf. Talking about his life and everything. He really trying.
Peace, God.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Question?
Hey, Malia, we're going to give you admin, okay?
Sky.
Malia, we're going to set you as an admin, okay?
Malia supposed to be sick. How's your admin?
Sky.
Okay, I hear you, Bobby.
All right, go ahead.
I hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Sky.
Yes.
Do you have brothers or sisters? Does your family know that you came?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Okay, thank you.
Y'all gotta ask some deep questions now, man.
I told y'all Malia never left.
Because don't nobody want to know you.
Yes, they do.
I want to know you.
Yes, they do.
We don't want to know no new people, man.
Your peace, God.
And we stupid. No, we don't want to know you.
My question to you is, what is your purpose for coming to carbonation? Like, what are you hoping to get out of this? Are you to stay on
I'm trying to
mission?
master myself as far as spirituality. I mean, that's the only reason you should come to carbonation, right?
Yeah, correct. Are you looking for a husband? Like, were you connected to any of the men before you came?
I love myself.
Okay, answer the question.
Did you leave back any Babylon children?
No.
Mm. Okay, another my last question to you is why were you still eating cow meat if you knew that this was the type of journey that you wanted to follow?
Yeah, that is a good question. Great. Mainly because my environment. The environment I was in, I wasn't in an environment to where I wasn't in an environment to where I could just cook whatever I wanted to and prepare anything that I wanted to. So
You couldn't? You
it
couldn't
wasn't
just buy
fully
fruits and
in my
vegetables?
control.
You
It
had to
was,
buy
but
the
then
cow?
again, it wasn't.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, I said that was my last question, but I'm sorry. My
Because of
very
her
last question is,
environment.
did
Like,
you cut your
you was
hair? And
forced
if
to
not,
buy a
why?
cow. Nobody forced you to buy a steak.
Yeah, I actually cut my hair before, way before I
Mm-hmm.
joined carbonation. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right, peace. I love myself.
I love myself.
What man you come for? Stop playing. Look at her like, how I'm doing? How am I doing? How am I doing, Chief?
Hello.
Peace, God.
So I don't really know. I've been watching for like 2 days now. I don't really know, but I want to know.
Well, what you want to know?
What I don't really know how to say it the right way, so I'm gonna say it the way I know. Like what this is. I want to learn just because I've been. This is my second day on the piano or live, and it caught my attention.
Just keep watching.
Okay.
Just keep watching.
Where are you? Can I ask a couple questions though? Where are you guys at? Like, where? Like, are you guys in a different? Like, what country are you guys in?
Just keep watching.
Yeah, he got a prep.
I can't ask what country you guys in.
Peace, God. I love myself.
Privacy.
Well, you said you seen a good question. What was that question?
Someone asked, what are your talents and your attributes? What can you bring to carbonation to make
Malaya do sounds a little better.
I'm a music person, so
that's dope.
Yeah, like I can sing my ass off, like really good.
Ooh, give with Mama Zoka and Mama Efru, baby, they gonna get you.
Facts. I heard Love last night on my way here.
And Mama, what's her name? In the back with the sexy one. She not a sing too. She be hiding herself. She be singing her behind off. But I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mama.
She calling the shots from the hospital.
I don't know how to.
Hey, Sissy Douglas.
But that's not something that I cannot learn. Mama Efru, she writes music. So maybe she could teach me. I'm always open.
That's a whole thing.
So yeah.
They like yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's a good question too.
Oh yeah. So you said how was I raised?
Yeah.
Duh.
That make
my life was
really bad. Make
really.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't have my parents, my biological parents.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to tear up.
Mm-hmm.
Why you haven't got over that?
Yeah. So
why haven't you got over it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I
I don't know how to.
You don't know how to look at it the proper way?
But he could show you.
Yeah.
He could show you.
I was adopted because I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me get it. I was adopted because
not too
my
much.
grandma, she was on crack for majority of my life and my mom's life as well. My mom, she had me at 15. So she didn't really have guidance from my grandma due to drugs. There was time, my grandma told me there was times when my mom would drop me off
for the
in
crackhead
front of like random people's houses because she wanted to go out to parties and my grandma wouldn't watch me. So
oh God, send them money. Send them money. Send them money. Cause she's crying. Send them some money. Send them money. Send them money. Send them hearts. Send them hearts. Send them hearts. Send them boxes. Send them boxes. They need the money.
My dad, he went to prison for murder. And he recently just got out, so I'm thankful for that.
Did you meet up with him?
Huh?
Did you meet up with him?
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
He like tried to like.
Hey, Her Majesty.
I don't know. He tried to like more be like my friend more than my parent. And
hey,
Mika. Type of way about that because you've been gone for majority of my life, and you want to ask me, do I want to drink and smoke with you? Like that's not something that you should be worried about when you have a daughter out here fending for herself.
Yes, that's the new wife.
So
making them some money today. Make them some money.
Yeah.
Look at Zoka. She looked terrible.
When I was around 2 weeks old, my grandma, I'm the only child on my dad's side, and I'm the oldest on my mom's.
Well, we could have figured that much out. You gonna manipulate the shit out of her. He gonna get her good. He's gonna manipulate the heck out of her.
When I was 2 weeks old, my grandma took me into her custody, not legally, but she took me in,
yep.
You know, because my
yep.
mom she wasn't in the right mind to raise me. So around when I was about I want to say my whole life with my grandma, I want to say she was doing crack.
Grandma doing crack.
She was
crack. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
You met your mom?
Yeah. When I don't know how old I was, but my mom, she ended up having a stroke at the age of 21. Yeah.
What age did she have you?
At 15.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom was that wild, like the universe like literally had to sit her down. Like that's how bad it was. But yeah, she's paralyzed on the left side of her body, and it's really sad because she still just thinks about men. Like she'll call me sometimes. She'll be like, "Yeah, I found this nice man up in this nursing home, and it's my new boyfriend." I'm just like, bro, like you have 3 kids out here. Like, why are you worried about a man? Like that should be your least priority right now. Like your first priority should be me and your 2 sons. So
Hey, look at this. This is not true. Hey, Decepticon.
Oh, well, she was doing it. It got so bad to the point where at this time I was about like 9 or 10, and it got so bad to the point where I wasn't showing up at school. Like, I think I failed like the 3rd grade because of how many days I missed. Yeah, just because of the days. Yeah. So that's when I guess we start to get like in the DCFS radar, because I guess parents get in trouble for not sending their kids. And so I guess my grandma's friend, who was her friend, they're not friends no more. I guess she finally actually called the DCFS hotline and told on her about us and the abuse and all of that stuff. So so me and my 2 little brothers, we end up going into foster care. The first foster home, they didn't split us up. But and then after the first foster home, we end up moving to Champaign. That's like an hour south of Chicago. And my auntie tried to take care of us and stuff like that. Remind you, this is my great auntie, not just my auntie, but my great auntie. And she tried to take care of us. And she was older, so she couldn't really, that was a lot of stress on her having to raise, young teenagers. So that's not the reason why we end up leaving her. The reason why we end up having to leave her is because my auntie's husband, DCFS, found out that he was a felon. I don't know what the felon was for, but I guess it was so bad that we had to get taken out of her care. So we actually went back into foster care, with like just random people.
Sound like Natureboy life to me. All Natureboy had to hear when she was adopted, the hand he found with. But I believe she's making parts of the story. Of course she is.
So we end up actually getting,
because she got to think about it. She's not talking fluent.
Luckily, we were still in the same town. Like, I could go visit them at their foster mom's house. They could visit me.
I am running the show from the hospital. I am running the show, baby.
I met this girl in middle school, and she told me that her mom was a foster mom, an adoptive parent. And I was like, hey, like, I don't like the foster home I'm in. Like, I used to run
That's
away
right,
and
Mika.
all type of stuff. Like, I ran away so far to the point where, like, I went to jail for it, like, out of the state.
Sound like Natureboy to me.
Yeah, for like months. Like,
she ran away so much she went to jail.
Yeah, and at that
Sound
time,
like
I was
Natureboy.
around 15, 16.
She got Natureboy's
I
life.
met up with this guy on I want to say it was an app called Tag, and he was telling me about how I got 3 women here, one of them strip, one of them prostitutes, like it was like a team. And I was like, yeah, and I was like, okay, I could do the stripping, but prostituting not so much, so I end up going to Dallas, Texas, and stripping.
Like Natureboy.
Yeah, they call it underground stripping because
like Natureboy. Just like
Natureboy. Yeah, I was young.
So the Natureboy came with his own story.
So we did that. That only lasted for probably about a year. Yeah, about a year.
So y'all was all living together?
Yeah. And after that, from there, I left from with him because something just told me, like, this is not right. Like, this man was way older than me. He was about like 20. I want to say at the time I was 16. He was about like 25 already. Yeah. So.
Well, you still 23 and Natureboy is 40. So what's your point?
What was really right and what was wrong? Because I was teaching myself. You know, I'm just going as I go.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, this not right. So I left from with him, and in the midst of me stripping, I met this girl named Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
And
Name drop.
we left together.
Name dropper.
We left together. So then that's when I went with her to stay with her and her grandma in Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
And
name dropper.
That's when she introduced me to a guy named Zay.
Zay.
So me and Zay
name
started
dropper.
talking, you know.
No names.
Okay.
Thank you. No names.
Talking,
Damn.
And we started actually dating. And at this point, remind y'all, I'm running away again. So I'm just trying to stay under the radar from like the police and doing too much. So
damn, name dropper.
I ended up having to prostitute. I didn't have a choice.
Now she prostitute.
It was like you do this or go back to your father.
Are you like yeah? Mm-hmm. I was a prostitute too.
And I started prostituting.
Are you like me too?
And it was basically like I had to do it. It wasn't something that I was
you did what you had to do.
Yeah, exactly. So me and him ended up getting into a fist fight because he's like,
"It's your parent."
Oh, Nature Boy in love. Nature Boy is in love. It's where people sitting around gawking as she tell lies truth. Nature Nut is going to wear that Uchi out. Yes, he is. I think she lying for two reasons. Sympathy, yes. Get them hearts up. Let's get them boxes up. And she got a small plan up her sleeve. Don't even know what type crew she joined in case she keep up with the script. Broken George, yes. Yep. Because if you listen to her life, it's a mix. She sounds just like Nature Boy, don't she? My mother is a crackhead. But Nature Boy didn't get that far. He just said I ain't had no parents and I was adopted. At least she's telling a little bit more of the story, but I believe that's Nature Boy's story. Many men wish to be in the position of Nature Boy. Any man, what you mean many men wish to be Dissector? Either you gonna be in his position or you're not. A man can make it happen. What you trying to say? So you trying to say a lot of men are jealous? If men wish to be in the position of Nature Boy, then that means they are jealous because it's not so hard to screw a bunch of different women. You make it sound like it's impossible, and he's the only man that can do it. You got a bunch of dusties on a corner that does the same exact thing. I don't know if many men wish to be in the position. You got dusties on the corner, got plenty of women. The women take care of him, and he got power over them too. What the hell is that boy? Only thing he's doing is putting his life on camera. So you want me to tell all them dusties to go put the camera on them so you can see that there are other men like Nature Boy, that many don't wish to be like Nature Boy? How you doing, Real Talk TV? I don't know where you get that statement from, but you better get into the real world. Come on up to the real world. Nature Boy ain't the only damn Nature Boy that's out here. I don't know what made you say that one. We shall continue with Nature Boy's life. That's gonna piss Velvet off because now them two have a special bond. Now, Nature Boy and this girl now have a special bond because their lives sound parallel. She don't have nobody to love her. Do y'all get it? She said all the things Nature Boy want to hear. My grandma a crackhead. My mom just worried about the men. Nobody loved her, so she probably get done the worst because she really has no family that loves her. Because a real man wouldn't dare want to be a nature boy. A real man would hold nature boy accountable. Exactly. He said his queen was just like him, just a female virgin, so he thinks that she's the one. Well, I don't know if she's going to be his queen, but I do know that he's going to program her more than the rest of them because she got a little bit more. What for now? For now, she has a little bit more life in her. The rest of them is drained. He sucked all the energy out of them. But as of now, she looks better on the TV, and he knows that all of them got family that love them. She doesn't. If any part of her lie, if there's any truth in her lies, I wouldn't speak on my mother no matter what. You got that right. You got that right and right. But as you see, she's stuck in a position where if Nature Boy do her real dirty, what's she gonna do? Because she has nobody that loves her. The same way, that's how Nature Boy gonna bond with her to control her and manipulate her. But the rest of them four stooges in the back, they all look terrible. Oh my God. They look like a whole thrift store. They look like the whole thrift store. Oh.
No. It was just my boyfriend, but he was just open to what I was doing, because he already knew my situation. And he was just like, yeah, you can go ahead and do that. That's fine with me.
I told you Dusty's could do it.
So, in the midst of that, I guess, because
I just think his lifestyle isn't as bad as people say. Listen, anytime you are walking STD, and everybody who comes into let me tell you, a baby was there for 1 week. She went home with infections. She was a healthy kid. 7 took her daughter over there for 1 week. Within 1 week, she got sick. How bad do you want it? Malaya's sitting up in the hospital for you name it, she got it. How much bad do you want it? He beat them women. He said it himself. How much bad do you want it? Them people are looking at they are one close to death. If it wasn't for Bingo is the thing that saved these women. Whether we want to believe it or not, Bingo, because of the money that he makes on Bigo is what's saving these women, because certain things he cannot do online, and then he have to show that he's about something so people can send him money. Now we don't know what happened when them cameras cut off, or why them cameras is on. We ain't never see them eating as much as they eat. Exactly, Majesty. Well, let's finish watching this catastrophe ready to happen.
I didn't know any better. It was this one, we call them plays. It was this one play, and I didn't get the money first before doing the job, and he basically ran off on me. So I call my boyfriend. I'm like, hey, yeah, like this just happened. Can you come get me? Mind you, it's cold outside. All I remember was it was cold outside. I was walking, I was crying, and so he come get me. We arguing. He like, oh, you stupid bitch, and you was supposed to do this, and why you ain't do this, bro? And like just going in. I'm just like,
who, your boyfriend? Mm-hmm. So he was acting like your pet?
Yeah, he was acting. Yeah.
Would you bring your money home to him?
No, it wasn't like fully going to him. No, he got some. Yeah, but he got some. It was like, together. What I have is what you have. So yeah. So literally that whole day, we were fighting, like just arguing nonstop. Like it was really stressful and hard on me and him because of the situation I was in, and also because we didn't have our own space. We were living with his auntie and everything like that. And while we're living there, he had his own car, but it wasn't like a good car. And we would just sometimes, like sleep in the car, and it was cold, like cold, because we will argue. That's how much we will argue. We didn't want to be, in somebody else's house arguing. Like that's just not right. So we would sit in the car, we would argue, and I guess one day he just got tired of the arguing. And I got tired of it too, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just go to my friend's house. I don't need this. And he like, go. I don't give a fuck. Go. So I'm like, okay. So I actually left, and I ended up coming back that same night because it was just like we just needed some space in that moment. We were always together. We were smothering each other. So so I pull up in the car, getting out the truck with my friend, and I get in the car because I seen him. He was like, come here, bro, come here. Standing outside the car, so he gets in the car in the driver's seat. I get in the passenger seat, and he's just going crazy, like beating the steering wheel. Like this nigga is like 6 pounds. 200 pounds. Oh. 200. He was 2. He has been like 250. 6'2", like big. And I was just looking at, like, I was scared. I was like, oh shit, like what's gonna happen? So I'm looking at him like this in the passenger seat, and I look away, and all I see is boom. He broke my jaw. Like I don't know if he like broke it, but he definitely like dislocated it because I couldn't like fully bite down on my teeth. So I like, and then like after that, it's crazy because after that, we go in the house. I apologize. The next morning, he buys me donuts.
Now, what do you think Natureboy gonna do?
And I'm just like,
exactly.
Sounds like Hustle and Flow. Sounds like a movie Hustle and Flow.
What down here for
and at this point, I'm just looking. And at this point, I'm just looking at it like, I don't know what it was because it's like it's so faint to me. Like I could tell that I didn't understand it because how I am.
You could tell she did not do her homework. You could tell she did not do her homework. Because Natureboy, remember he said he hit first and asked questions later. But she don't know who she dealing with. It could be Queen Mathis. It could be. But she don't know who she dealing with. You gonna jump out the hot water into the frying pan. Well, all righty then. She don't know who she got there. He trying to sound all compassionate, knowing that them girls was like, if you look at them girls' face, look at all their faces like, girl, you don't know how we got beat. They like, girl, you don't see how we got beat. That's nothing. Look at their face like, that's nothing. That's nothing. We got some stories to tell you about Natureboy. Wait till you see. She said her parents did drugs. Did she do drugs too? She said no. She done gone on my nerves already. Y'all said it, sugar. He taking notes to use it on her. I think some of them stories is his, Sister Douglas. Some of them stories is his.
Now, like I've grown mentally, so now that I think about it, I was like, man, like in that moment, I was like, man, I gotta go. Like, this is not where it's at. So that same night,
she know what she's doing. She may not be bright, but she's not that dumb. She's trying to be first lady in the script. Just
I
like,
don't know. It was like some like family owned like donut place. I forgot the name of it. This was some years ago.
Some years ago.
Some years ago. And that night we ended up getting pulled over by the police for routine traffic stop. I went to jail. Yeah. And I was in the night you got your job? Yeah, it was around the same time, yep. We ended up going to jail. Well, he didn't go to jail. I went to jail.
For what?
Because I was a runaway in another state, and they've been looking for me for about a year and like 6 months. So, yeah. So the police officer was like, "Wow, really?" Like he was so surprised, and I was like, "Just put the handcuffs on me, take me where I'm finna go, so I can go." And he do that. He take me to.
She seems ready to start a new life. Oh, you gotta be.
I don't know, like juvenile prison, because it was actually a prison. It wasn't like a jail. It was like
I guess so.
We get it like an hour out a day.
I wish her the best of luck.
And it was on Christmas too. How long was you in there? 5 or 6 days. Yep. And my auntie had to come all the way from Illinois, all the way to Arkansas on the Greyhound bus.
I'd have left your ass right there.
To come get me.
I left you right there.
Yeah. That's when I went home. Went to her house.
So when did you catch your STDs?
Yeah. But at this time I was adopted. I'm sorry. At this time I was adopted. I just didn't like my adopted mom because I was young. You know,
just like Natureboy. Just like Natureboy. So when did you catch your STDs?
So much, yeah, I went back to her. Yeah.
When did you catch your STDs?
I continued to leave. I met my first like actual boyfriend in high school. We was together for about a year and like 11 months. Then I found out that he was gay. He gave me an STD. Yeah. So, man, it was bad. Like I used to run away so much.
What kind of STD did he give you?
It was chlamydia. It was chlamydia. And yeah, after that, that's when I actually like grew up. And I was like, you know what? This is obviously not the way to go, because I just feel like I'm just study messing myself up. But that's not how I seen it. I seen it as like I'm just trying to get away, like I need help. But anywhere I went to, it was just like negative. So that's when I just started to like turn my life around. I got a job. My first job was at like County Market. It was like a Walmart. Yeah, and after that, I just grew from there. Like I was just like tired. I'm done. At that time, I was about 17, turning 18. So I was just like, you know what? I just got one more year. And I thugged that year out. Then at 18, I went right back to Jay in Arkansas. Yeah, I went right back to, yeah, he sucked me in again.
He sucked you in, or you
wanted to go. It was mutual. It was, at least that's what I thought. And
we're gonna see. I got the Beagle. Angel. We're gonna see.
For some odd reason, like, excuse me.
And she fought you too?
His cousin that we were staying with, once again, didn't like me. Like, she wanted to fight me and stuff, and I'm just like, what I do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't say nothing bad about her, and none of that. When the whole time he was sitting up here telling my business to her. You see what I'm saying? Yes. So she felt like I was being disrespectful because I'm in her and her mom's house, and I'm, selling pussy, like all of that stuff. So that's when I left because I was like, you know what, this is not gonna work. By that time, I was 18, about to be 19, and and then I met another guy in Arkansas, and he was like, yeah, I seen how because they knew each other, they knew of each other, they didn't personally know each other, but they knew of each other. And he was like, yeah, I seen how Woo was treating you and all this, that, and the third. And he was like, I'm feeling you. I could treat you better, the whole nine. And so I ended up moving in with him and his mom. Cause he's like, oh, come down here. It's okay. My mom don't care. She was cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, she was cool. It was more so her boyfriend that wasn't. And I remember on my way down there, I lost my ID, like my whole wallet. So you can't really do anything without an ID, without identification. So I couldn't even get a job. So I'm just sitting around. Yeah. So then that's when I go apply at a strip club called Peaches. Yeah, Peaches in Arkansas.
What age?
At this time I was around 19, 20. 20. I was 20. So I started stripping a little bit. So me and him started getting into it, like it just went downhill, as always. And
yeah, I see.
And we actually started like physically putting our hands on each other. I got tired of.
Well, what you think Nature Boy gonna do to you?
So I started whooping his ass back. Like that's not what you do.
Nature Boy see you a fighter.
So
they like what?
Why was he just for no reason? No, it was because I would find him like talking to other girls, and I would confront him about it. And he just, oh, there's nothing, leave me alone, and all this, that, and the third. And then like sometimes he'll leave me in the house. Remind you, he brought me there. Like he wanted me to come, and I was like, okay.
They don't understand nothing you saying.
I'm always in the house. He always down the street at his friend's house. Or
they don't understand nothing you saying, girl. Like, you speaking a whole nother language.
His sister was there with me because she was pregnant at the time, and she was there with me. My stomach is upset. Okay, but she was there with me. And she'll be like, girl, he don't need to be doing that to you. You need to see what's going on and all that.
That's
and I'm just like,
say, ma'am, take your butt off social media.
Anybody in my corner? Like I felt like she was, but I also felt like it was more so her subliminally telling me, like, you need to leave. But I didn't want to. Like, I don't give up easy. So I didn't want to. And I kept, like, covering up the red flags. And I'm just like, you know what? He probably is just at his friend's house. You know, just.
Well, what you think you gonna get with Nature Boy?
And so me and him, him and his mom ended up getting into it really bad. So I left with him to go to his friend's house, and they lived in somewhere in Arkansas. I can't remember.
You should have stayed your ass in Chicago.
Somewhere else in Arkansas, and we was doing fine. And then I still couldn't get a job because
you a bum.
Because I didn't know the area, and I also didn't have like the proper ID yet. I still didn't. So all this time there, it was almost a year, because it was a minute that I was there. It was almost a year. And
selling your body.
And so he started like just like going, like just like angry at me all the time. Like I'll be like,
"What would you think Nature Boy gonna do?"
And he'd be like, "No, I got it. Like why are you?" You know, like he's pushing me away.
What, you already had a Nature Boy, and then you go into do y'all hear this crap? She was like, I started whooping his tail back. She had too many others that wasn't on camera. I don't think he put her on not to keep her. If she's gone, what's really wrong? Malaya, is she throwing topics off because Seven acting weird? She looking for a vacation. I'm trying to figure out what she think. She talking like she got that mad strength and that man, all that heart and stuff to a crazy man. She talking to a crazy, even crazy man. Them girls are not relating to nothing that you're saying because they are possessed. Them girls don't understand nothing about strength. They don't have none. They don't understand nothing about courage. They don't have none. They don't understand nothing about you taking up for yourself and whipping a man back. They don't have none. They don't even got no food. That's just for show. Right? Worrying about why she ain't have a job. Why don't you get her a job, the sector? I know. Now, back to the regular story. The sector decides he want to come in here because he caping for Nature Boy, right? Because he wants to be Nature Boy. But it's all good. He want to be Nature Boy. So go ahead over there and be his boy. You see how the other ones look? Get on over there, the sector, and be one of his boys. Go on, take that trip to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, baby. Yeah, we need 3 more likes. We need 3 more likes. Come on, guys. Hit that like, hit that like, hit that like. Thank you, thank you.
And I didn't understand why.
Stop.
And so he finally told me, like, I don't want you no more. I don't want you here. So I left. End up going back to Champaign. End up getting my own apartment. End up getting me a job.
She got a job, the sector. She got a job, the sector.
And then a couple days after, well, not a couple days. I want to say, because I had got my apartment like fast. Because it wasn't nothing but like a sublease. Like, because Champaign is a college town. So everybody's always subleasing. So I just put my money down, got my job, put my money down.
Where you get money from?
I want to say, got my apartment moved in.
How you get this money?
And he like Snapchatted me like, oh, I'm doing this better than you. Oh, I got a baby on the way. I'm expecting a baby. And I'm just like, okay. Like, why are you telling me this? And that was the last thing. Oh, and then he had tried to rub in my face.
Like, we saw it.
My girlfriend, she got a 2018 Benz and all this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. 2 weeks later, he died. Yeah, karma is crazy, bro.
Oh, 2 weeks later, he died. Nature Boy like, oh.
Tried to rob somebody.
Whoa.
And then it's justified because you went into their home. They're obligated to kill you. Like, so this is the story that I heard.
We don't want to hear that story.
He went into the apartment at 4 o'clock.
Nature Boy like, no.
Still don't sit right on it. It don't make sense. Because why is your apartment door just open?
Them girls ain't hearing nothing you saying.
Has a gun. Remind you, he's a black man with a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Telling the white man to like open the safe or whatever because he had a safe in there.
Hey, Kiana. Hey, love.
Turned around and stabbed him and he bled out in the kitchen. That's all I heard. That don't make sense to me, but it is what it is, you know. You can't just go into somebody's house and just, you know, think you gon'.
Nature Boy could. No. You ain't no Nature Boy in somebody's house now?
That's really.
What do you mean you can't go into nobody else's house? Nature Boy does.
And then Then you came here?
Right. Oh no. And then okay, so I end up getting a new boyfriend.
Another boyfriend.
The apartment stage of me moving into my own apartment, and I end up moving with him.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, in his apartment? So you moved out of yours? Out of my apartment into his home, basically. Oh, so you left your apartment? Yeah, yeah. So he's like really like
hey, Mika.
job. Like he's a workaholic. Like everything he do surrounds like work and all of that stuff. And I never was the type to really
work.
I wasn't like a big work. I'm not really a big workaholic, especially when I'm under somebody.
You're a nature boy now. You got cook and clean, girl.
You mean like at a job? Like yeah. Working for a higher person. Yeah, like and that agitated me a little bit because I'm like, bro, like you so caught up in working for a white man that you don't want to spend time with me and take me out.
Nature boy ain't got no time for you neither.
It really turned me.
Don't you see them other 4 women there? And Velvet?
So 2 years passed and we together. Yeah.
You get your lie right. Get your lie right. Get your lie right.
I don't know how.
Uh-huh.
And I years passed, they're together, and then she sees us. Yeah. What is it? It's a video. No, Instagram. I think it was just pictures. It was the pictures I was telling y'all about last night. Of y'all like in Georgia. Of the women? In front of the waterfall. Y'all was in water.
She, but y'all look terrible. Damn. Raggedy Ann and Andy. Ooh. Bunch of raggedy ants. They look raggedy. Ooh, they look terrible.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Who dress she got on?
So I seen that and I'm like, wow, that looks really relaxing, you know, like maybe that's something that I need. So after that I didn't see it no more. Like I seen you guys, like I followed, I seen you guys, but I never like actually was like in tune with what was actually going on. Yeah. And so finally one day I tuned into Baba G's live and he was talking about polygamy and homosexuality and heterosexual and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And my boyfriend is listening, but he's playing 2K, and I'm just like, you know what, that is true. You know what I'm saying? You can see a woman kiss a woman and you can like it, but when it's a man and a man, it's not right. You know, it's like a double standard. And oh, that's just gay. That's wrong. That's just gay as hell. So your mind was opening. Yeah, and his wasn't. So I'm just like, bro, I can already tell like I was outgrowing him. So that's when I started to like actually tap in and try to learn some stuff. I'm still learning. I don't know everything, but I'm trying to learn everything. It takes time. So that's when I just sat back and just started watching and listening to what Baba G was teaching and all of that stuff. And I was like, man, all of this stuff really makes sense. Like everything that I've been through, everything the universe put me through, and I'm just like, bro.
And now I'm in the frying pan.
So by that time, I got fed up with my boyfriend, and I moved in with my auntie. Remind you, we were still like messing around and stuff. So, but we just recently stopped.
About your STDs, girl.
That's when I started to actually like DM you guys and start getting on the lives, trying to participate because I am shy. I'm trying to participate. I'm trying to, put myself out there. Yeah, that's how I got here. I don't want to put any personal info out, but yeah, that's how I got here.
Who named you Sky?
Me.
Okay.
That was wild. What?
See, they don't know.
But you said you and Zoka the same. I said, but Zoka's not shy.
I'm meaning like spiritually, like that's who I see myself as. Like her personality is like, you know, big and spontaneous. And I was like, okay, I like that, you know, because I'm not shy until I get comfortable around you. You know, it's not like, oh, that's just who I am. I'm just shy all the time. Like, I'm shy until I get comfortable enough to not be shy. Then you'll see, you know. So, yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to end the live here.
She gonna learn today, but G, her arm will be half the size in 2 months or less. Erful got a new tag mate, but G.
Here, y'all will be chilling. When Baba G come around, oh, y'all showing all the love like y'all showing love the whole time. So not you, KK, we see you. Yeah, I see you, KK. But I shout out.
So Lex,
I feel that. Like, I feel that. That'd be real. Okay. Oh, okay. That's all y'all be observing what's going on, but y'all don't be showing love. Not interacting. Like
I know
to show what we do every day. That's a privilege. Like. You don't need to see none of this type of stuff on Vivo, so like I'm openly on stage level.
And then y'all don't even call in. We be having the open panels for y'all. Y'all don't even call in.
I think they started like a
leaving us high and dry.
Hey Jenny, I don't know what it is. What is it, Jenny? What is it about us that makes y'all not want to interact? I think they just be watching. Mm-hmm. You gotta studying, huh? We need to make somebody an admin. Who's in the building that can be an admin? Yeah, because a couple of people have appeared on us on this journey. Elway, I'm thankful.
Elway's in the building.
Elway, go ahead and
Baba G is here.
Welcome, Baba.
Peace, Baba. I'm thankful, Jenny.
Peace, Baba G. I thought he was calling in.
No, I have put Fifi. Fifi.
Hey, peace, guys. I'm so happy to talk to y'all. Can y'all hear me? Today's my first day on Bigo, y'all.
Right, that's how you come in. You come in like,
Mama, I got a question for you. Okay. Okay. I'm a Scorpio in about 5 houses, right? So my feelings are yes, Zoka. My feelings be all over my face. I can't see it, right?
Wait, so you did your chart, TV?
Yes.
You got it with you?
I got it on my wall right here. I got Sun Scorpio in the 11th house. I got my moon is Scorpio. Huh?
Keep Ever say you're an Aquarius because we go by the houses.
I got a Scorpio moon, Scorpio sun, Scorpio Venus, Scorpio Mercury, and a Scorpio Mars. So you got that one, Mama Zoka?
Scorpio, like that is interesting. What are
so
your house, please?
The only house I've been studying, Mama Efru, is my Scorpio sun is in the 11th house.
Okay, but where your moon at? What house is your moon in?
Yeah.
Scorpio.
The 8th house?
Capricorn?
10th house?
I don't know. I don't have it wrote down. I only got one wrote down so far, and that's where the sun is.
You have your time, right?
Yeah, I got my time.
Hold on, let me pull it up. Hold on.
Okay, but while y'all pulling it up, my question is, how I notice, Mama Aya, you do it the best. When somebody is saying something to you, when I see myself in you, it will reflect on my face what they asking. But you just seem to shrug it off. You stay smiling, and it don't really bother you. But me, I might even cry something. I'm a crybaby, all that water. Yeah.
Let's be verbal. This is one of the women I cried to. Okay. I'm a cry.
But you know what though, y'all? The reason why I finally came on social media is because being a polygamous person, I've been trying to find a family like
that
how
lady
y'all
with them
did
glasses,
for maybe about
named as
7
for her
years
goofy
now.
ass. Hey,
And I done went to some of the biggest people in the conscious community. And I actually had some experiences where people told me,
didn't like the
people who we would all know if I was in my lower self to name, who actually told me, send me your tax return. How much money do you make? How much money? Just write it off. Yeah, and I sent it. And they said, well, you only make $9,000 a year. That's not enough to join our family. Yeah, and I didn't have families tell me I was too old. I had families tell me who didn't even respond. Just only thing they asked me was, "Can we see your chart?" And when they seen all that Scorpio energy, they run away. You got that right, King. Run away from me, right? Serious, right?
Maybe the universe is doing you a favor because you have to study yourself before you attach yourself to anything, right? Because you were searching for it, so yeah.
Absolutely. And it's one thing what you say, Mama Zoka?
I said you were searching for it. You said you was looking for a family, so that your mind and your focus was on that rather than yourself. You gotta just focus on to attract the right family for you. Yeah.
Right, because like Baba said this morning, my God, when I started going through the phases of enlightenment, my Babylon family was like, "What the hell is she talking about? And how could that be true?"
She,
you know,
hell. Yeah. We say it.
Yeah.
We say it too, not morning.
Right. A tune.
I don't know if she really left yet. We'll find out.
We'll find out. Yeah, that's a fact. So I be noticing, Mama, you be having it together. You be having that. I have actually been learning myself from watching you. You know, really, because sometimes I need to quiet down because you see, this is what else did I learn? Oh, my Scorpio Mercury make me real passionate when I talk, where I get loud, you know, and sometimes
And these two, Mama Zoka and Mama Sheba, Venus is Scorpio. My Mercury is Scorpio.
I don't have no Scorpio. I'm not a
Well, I'm gonna give you a little bit, Mama Efru. You take some of this water off of me. You know, I be noticed that the Babylon people, they think that I be screaming at them. They get offended. They hang up the phone on me because if it's something that I love and that I'm passionate about, my voice go up about 10 times. You would think I'm arguing with somebody when I'm really just talking to you. You know.
My Mercury, and people think I'm confrontational and want to fight, but I'm just like, how I see you, Goldie. I'm thinking, comes out with you.
You know what, Zoka? People, I have to remind because they see that same energy in me that I can't fight. And, and I don't want no smoke because I can't fight, even though they I don't know why they see that in me, because I don't want to fight. I'm so serious. I can't even fight. But they see.
I don't want to fight, but I'm gonna give you this passion though. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
know, did y'all pull my chart out?
Yeah. I'm waiting for your date.
Oh, okay. My birthday is on October the 31st.
Hold on.
19.
October 31st.
1978.
You've been around the sun. What's the
time? 8:55 a.m.
You wasn't getting on nobody's nerves. 8:55. Oh, that was cute.
8 a.m.
Wait, you said 8:55
a.m.
Okay, Stassi. And what's
I was born in Charleston, South Carolina.
Stacy Charles.
They all usually reading from Mama Aya.
They spell so cutting.
He's not mentioning
Carolina, Martin. Let's see what the packing over here.
What you like?
They say pressure makes diamond, so I'm in the cut. Oh, wait. I see now. Whoa.
Who are you? Oh,
let's see.
You thought it was Scorpio. Oh my gosh, you are super emotional and sensitive, and you feel everything.
Wow.
You know, that's how. I don't know if you remember me, Aya, from Mama Ra, but I was really close with Mama Ra. And yeah, so yeah, that's when she said, "You a cry baby."
She was Pisces. Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
You gotta
And
energy. You gotta get
right.
a paper. Oh, get a pen so you can write this on your wall. Yeah, get your piece.
I got one.
Okay.
I got one.
So you write about having all Scorpio down to your Mars. But write this down. Your sun is in Scorpio in the 11th house. You got that one.
That's one I got.
Your moon is in Scorpio in the 11th house.
Oh, that's how I got the conjunction, right?
Yeah, that's a conjunction.
Who go to the App Store? No, honey. I got Vigo, but I'm ready. When I catch
Mercury is in Scorpio in the 12th house.
And she should be happy as hell to be a reject.
Girl.
Check up ahead. These women gonna learn. How do I get the big back?
Logic is out the window.
Did the girl leave?
When I get emotional, I find myself in the bathroom. I find myself near water. When I even been told by a few people that I'm dangerous around water. Like, be careful if you take people to the beach.
Your Venus is in Scorpio in the 12th house.
Shot the big forehead over there now.
Venus being in the 12th house, that's good because that's.
Oh, he on live now.
A very unconditional lover. So you very you're very.
But that Scorpio
so you have a debilitation and an exaltation at the same time.
You need to be around Earth people. Yeah, you need to be on Earth. You need to be connected to the Earth. Logical thinkers for sure. Yeah. Don't not go with your mind. You need a stable man.
I don't.
You need a stable.
I don't. I do not. I straight up call somebody and be like, let me tell you what I'm thinking, because yeah.
You cannot go off the
I see Shaka.
Yeah, and you know, because of the energy too, I could get real dark, you know, in that real like revenge play. So I always try to, even as simple as, you know how you have to take those personality questionnaires to get a job. I can't even pass that because my person, that water. I had to ask people like, what's the nice thing? Like, what would you do on this question? Like, okay, so I got it. Okay, so Venus, Scorpio, Pisces.
Your Mars is in Scorpio in the 12th house.
12th house. Okay, I know something about my Mars is Scorpio. I know that the Mars in Scorpio told me that sexual stamina is the strongest of all the positions of Mars.
I remember that's
And let me tell you something about that, because I want to speak on that. Okay, this is why I tell myself that this Mars in Scorpio, I never knew this. I never knew this about myself until I read this. And I said, oh, this is why I like skinny dudes with big D's, because I'm in that house. But I like fat dudes with little ones because I just put it in the butt.
What the hell?
But that's my
what
Mars.
the hell is she talking about?
Fifi, I have a question.
Oh my goodness.
Are you a squirter?
Well, I have in various points in my life, but now I can't find nobody to match my energy to where, you know, because my energy usually overwhelms the other person. It's like I'm always basically, like in the last 10 years, I pretty much just been showing everybody else a good time, and I haven't been to that point since the last time I was in Africa. Yeah. Right. But yeah, when I was gay for 5 years, I learned how to squirt. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, you had a date for 5 years?
Absolutely. I was there for 5 years. Yeah. Yeah.
You were like awake out of that? Yeah. Understood.
Huh?
So then you just decided like you're not gay anymore? Or
well, you know, it's a lot. It's kind of the same thing like it with Baba G's situation. It's because when I was 17, my first job, I was a go-go dancer, you know, so I was dancing in a place where we couldn't take off our clothes, but we didn't even have no strip pole. So you just had to be sexy. So that's where the attraction for women, and then working kind of like in that sex industry, it was convenient to be gay, and it made more sense. And me, I didn't know how to control all my masculine energy back then. So it was good for me to have a woman, and then I could just be in charge of her. Right? Yeah. And you know I don't need to be in control, so that was a hot mess. So
well, Fifi,
what you say, my nephew?
You got all that water.
I got
some pom-pom.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you about this thing. I got a narrow vagina, right? Yes, because people think because I'm old that it's gonna be this big old ocean thing, right? Not knowing that I really got a narrow vagina, right? So it's not so. Hey, that's something to brag about at this age, you know.
It's written right here. It's great.
That's it. That's it. So y'all, okay, so you said the air Mars is in the 12th house.
Yeah, I'm gonna read you 2 websites when you're done. Oh, let's go down the list to the other houses. Okay.
Okay.
So your Jupiter is in Leo in the 8th house. So your Jupiter is in Scorpio. That's good.
Ooh, that is good.
So that's what makes me. I was just talking about Master True about I know this is where me being generous come from right here.
But I get the concept.
Too
but
generous.
The fact though, she's talking
Yeah.
to these girls like, damn.
8th house. Okay.
Leo's very, and the 8th house makes you very spiritual.
Right, because I was been Muslim like for the last 12 years, and I feel like that was a big waste of time. But it did teach me a few things that I take away from Islam that I think everybody should know. That's not off topic. And that's how to wipe your bottom. You should put water on it. If you use paper, use water first, and then use whatever you're gonna clean your number 1 or number 2.
We use baby wipes, wet wipes. We use that.
Right. Okay. So you know, but I didn't know that until I got to a place where we didn't have no toilet paper. So then, but that's something I take away from Islam. I think a lot of people should do. Straight out, put something wet on that.
That's all you learn.
Go pot outside. Right.
That is all you learn.
Right.
Gotta squat.
Right.
Okay, Wiz. Sorry. I was like, Wiz said, "Okay, I'm out. You ain't going nowhere." She said, "I'm getting crying laughing. I'm here crying."
So, your Saturn.
Okay.
Your Saturn is in Virgo in the 9th house.
Ooh. So that means when she goes through challenges.
I'm so happy to be a fat girl. At 51, I know they don't want me.
I know Virgo, like you have like physical health problems.
Like if you when you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you're gonna see it physically, like you'll get sick.
I'm thankful, Mama.
So you have to take care of it.
And it's so simple with this Virgo thing. It's because on here I was just telling Baba G just a minute ago that this Saturn Virgo thing means I like order and harmony. And he was like, yeah, you're supposed to, right? But the other thing that I have wrote down about it is that my living conditions can be difficult. And that's true. Like my living conditions is always on the mess up, and it really ain't got nothing to do with finance. It's just that's what I need to. This is what I'm working on right now. These living conditions. Seriously, I think I tackled the big part of it because right now I am in a warm state. I'm in California, so I was smart enough to get out the snow. Right?
Disorderly or something?
Huh?
So it's disorderly or something? You said it was messed up.
My living conditions, it's always like I'll try to live with somebody or I rent a room with somebody. It just won't work out. I'll just jump the state.
Mercury in your Mars, your decision making, you gotta have someone with a more stable mind than yours, because you'll just do something because maybe you feel it, like you'll feel like it or something, but it might not be the right thing to do. Right.
It be the wrong thing.
Hey, Sandra. How you doing, love?
Yeah, guidance. You need to be guided. Yeah.
Woo. And you know what, y'all? That's so hard because this is something. It's my son Scorpio saying Sagittarius. I mean, in 11th house saying that I'm naive. I didn't know I was naive, but I knew that I was childlike. And people like me because even though I'm 42 times around the sun, I can connect with people who are in their teens or young adults. So people be putting these expectations on me. They want me to be mature and wise, and I'm not. Not yet. Not in those ways yet, So yeah, I be needing guidance to the max. Even so much so, like I said, Mama Rock was giving me advice like she was 20 years older than me.
Yeah. I was close. It's the knowledge that Baba G has given us, the knowledge that we apply to our life.
And my life too, because now that I'm online, I know that the other families I went through, the people who rejected me, the people, even when I was just times where I was they messed up my money and I'm about to live it, had to sleep outside or in my car for a couple of days. Those people didn't mess with me. Them people blocked me out. And Baba G, when I called him, he answered the phone. Okay. For real. He He gave me his number. Like, hold on, don't cut. I need to talk to you, Fifi. And now that I'm online, because just going online one time, when people come on there, I was just telling him it made me feel so protected to be in a chat and know that you and Master True was gonna control everything in there. Man, that feels good. That feels good. Man, that feels so good for real. Because I got something to say to these people.
You are used to that in the right way. Yeah. You don't know what protection is from the man because that's not what we grew up in. Having that's like kind of a shock. I like it. It makes me feel more like a woman, more to my place. Yeah.
I'm fine there. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing great. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I'm doing fine, darling.
Take care, nurture. You can express your feminine energy. Yeah.
Right. And that's so true. Yeah. So I have to go to Neptune Sagittarius, Aya.
So the next one is Uranus.
Okay.
Yeah, Uranus in Scorpio in the 12th house.
Oh, wow.
This is sometimes I be feeling like being smart is my curse because I be smarter than the people who I'm around. Yeah.
Make up your mind.
It's so much smarter. It's like I'm never learning nothing from them. They just sucking my energy and draining me of my knowledge. You know, like damn,
she don't
I
know
don't want
what
to be
she
the teacher
is.
sometimes. I want to be the
what the hell
student. You know,
is.
for real.
Don't sit down yet.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Your Pluto is in Libra in the 10th house. To observe and intervene within social situations, making them less. Oh wait. Drop down and
know how hard it is in this country and the whole world to find other polygamous females. For real. That's like a diamond in the rough. So talking to 4 women at one time who believe the same thing as I believe, wow, I'm happy nobody did call in. I'm like, well, let me call on in then.
And I'm glad their energy was much needed too.
I love your energy. You love your energy.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's the truth. It's been it's been a rough road. Y'all can see my chart, it's basically just believing and thinking like y'all, it made me isolate myself, just from thinking differently. But I'm happy that it happened like that,
Yeah.
You can't.
I'm happy that
She can't even get a man. And she talking about, I'm glad y'all polygamists like me. You ain't got no man. You said men think you too old. You can't get a man. But now you in polygamous. Oh gosh, lady, stop. Stop. Y'all rule females in carbonation. Oh God, this lady is
I'm happy I'm right where I need to be right now in this time and space.
That's facts. So let's read the next line.
Uh-oh.
It says you cannot focus on one thing for long.
Yeah, you like to cover like you good story. I'll talk about this. You guys keep the combo. Then with that water too, you always.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Trying to be by myself intentionally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You want your autonomy and your freedom. Your personality will help you achieve your professional goals. You will be successful and content in life.
You are, the status and being successful in that world, but it all comes back to, are you good with yourself? Do you know who you are? Because you can have all the riches, but not be satisfied, not be fulfilled. Everybody's searching for
Right.
truly.
It says something about just saying, I was searching for a family.
Yeah.
I'm searching for a group of women that's polygamous. Like, you want that unity. You want to be in a structure of a real family and understanding of who you are through the people. You're really a peopletarian because you're searching for your people. You like, people, come on. Who reflects me to me? You not, damn. Who want to build?
Yeah, you look
creative.
I thought he don't answer the phone. Okay.
You're feeling the age of Aquarius. Yeah. That's real.
Right.
Yep.
Right. So it's real easy for me to see women and be like, just, like meeting somebody 2 times and be like, I don't like her. You'd be like, well, Fifi, why you don't like her? Because, one thing I take from being Muslim, and it was one thing we used to say, want for your brother and sister what you want for yourself. And I just never met another female like myself who would say, Efaru's a good sister. Shit, I would want her to be me and my husband's wife. Hell, baby, you ain't gonna believe I met this sister named Efaru today. Or you see what I'm saying? I never had nobody give to me what I was giving.
Nobody don't want you.
I never had nobody be like that to me in return. So that's why it's really easy. Well, I can see people for what they are too. I can really see people for what they are too. Sometimes I wish I couldn't see what I see.
Yeah.
I wish I could turn it off sometimes.
Mom, she was that sometimes too, because she be seeing some of the most weirdest stuff.
I'm like, why I have to see that or hear that? Why she? She be the one to see everything.
She be seeing everything, and then I'll wake up because I see her seeing something, and I'm like, what happened? And she be like, I don't know why I just had to see this, but this is what happened. And I was like, yo, like, it's crazy. And that's that Scorpio. That's Scorpio. Makes you very intuitive and in tune with your environment. Yeah. And the Pisces too. That Pisces. That's why your environment is very important. So you have to be careful because your Saturn is also in Virgo. So your environment is very important because you're soaking things up like a sponge.
Constantly. I was just about to say that. Because you're talking about meeting people, and the one thing that you're always gonna run into is everybody, although they might seem like they're on a spiritual journey or that they are a spiritual person, if you're not changing your environment, there's no way, because if your environment is constantly suggesting to you how to think, what to think, what to buy, what to consume, where your focus is going. Everybody in that environment, although we like to say that we are growing or elevating in that environment, the focus in that environment is one thing. Like, let's get this money, let's get this bag, seriously.
And that's what y'all doing right now.
Something that is successful.
And that's what y'all doing
right now. At the end of the day, you're not truly fulfilled because that environment is not going to allow you. It's not only allow you.
I want Mama Dear. You want her money.
True elevation and evolving is reaching the Christ consciousness, the awareness that I am everything.
She remind me of BP.
That environment is not promoting.
Remember BP? She remind me of BP.
It's not allowing you to be God fully. It's not feeding you what you need truly. So you're always gonna run into people that's like, oh, they seem woke, but they really.
No, nobody knows her damn husband. How about that?
I got crystals and incense, and I'm dressed spiritual, but I'm not really doing the work.
It's surface level.
She mad because she can't find somebody that want her or her husband. I can't be like, oh, this for me. Nobody don't want you. Nobody want to be a sister wife with you or your husband. I never met a woman. No, they met you and they met your man. They don't want it. Oh goodness, don't do that. Talking about I've never met nobody like me. Well, people meet you too, and they don't want to be your sister wife, and they don't want your man. If you got a man, they don't want it. And the people who's polygamous, they don't want you. They don't want you. It ain't like you ain't meet nobody like you. Nobody else, they don't want you. These people say the most funniest shit, I'm telling you. And they call it building. Look at her. Look at this still picture. Look at this still picture. Look at Sheba. She looked like she possessed. So which means she is possessed. I don't know where her titties is at, but they in there somewhere.
Going to work. Like I still, I'm still trying to find the man. I'm still trying to find a man. I'm still trying to find myself. But you're not doing that. You're trying to. Your true self has to be. Your true self has to connect to nature. Like you have to connect to nature to come into your.
I don't know. I'm trying to find it. There's some people said that she's gone.
So there's no way to be.
Some people. So I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. But when I get the tea, I'll let you guys know.
Without connecting to God, connecting to nature, there's no way. You gotta be grounded. You gotta be studying melanin, astrology, biology, quantum physics. You have to be studying these things to be anything like God, like into God. It is hard. It's hard, but the thing is, you have to do what you have to. You have to have.
God ain't say study nothing.
Right thing regardless, of how hard it is. Like that just has to be your program. Not for everybody. It's not.
No, it's not. Because being this age too, one thing that kept me off social media was I was using Baba G for a long time as the example because people was going back into his past, pulling stuff out of his closet, and I'm thinking to myself, "Woo! If somebody wants to do that to me, woo! I don't think I can take it because I haven't always been." What you say, Mama Zoka?
I said everybody has a history, but on these telephones, you put up whoever you want to do. You don't do that.
Right. And now I'm just to the point to where, just like he said, I'm gonna tell on myself before somebody else tell on me because I really feel like, I feel like, no matter how this may seem to somebody, what I'm saying just may connect to somebody because, like I said, I'm in a different phase in my life now. I'm not 20 or 30. I'm 42 times around the sun now. And I think about when I was y'all age, when I, compared to how I started changing, then maybe what I'm saying can touch women at all ages, or even men who've been in the same situation with me, who don't know how to deal with masculinity and femininity, or who may not have be strong enough mentally to actually know that these things are social constructs, so it's by choice how we act.
That's facts. Yeah, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Because people who tune in, and mostly people who are like you, yourself, are like-minded, they understand it. They get it. Like, they get it the first time. It's just that people who are surface dwellers or who don't get it or who are not enabled that keep up with the stupid drama. With the drama. They the ones who don't have no life or nothing else to do with their time, them are the ones who keep it up. But it's like people who honestly get it, they can hear it, like, what? That makes sense. Like, I understand what you said. Like, it makes sense. Like, it's just.
But something too, how, things happen for a reason.
Now, and I know the drama is what keeps Natureboy name around. He's going to bring the drama. So he need us. Natureboy need us because now bigger YouTubers are now starting to do Natureboy. He need us. He think that we need him, but he forgot we are content creators. We'll find some content. As for the previous question, they don't like questions because they will be seen as frauds. Well, of course. Natureboy know he need us to spread his name around. He want to make sure people know his name. Okay, we know your name and we don't like it. So stop telling people that don't talk negative about him because he needs it. He needs it. I mean, y'all supposed to sound good for him, but y'all messing him up. Y'all making people like him. And we ain't never gonna like him. Ever. Ever, ever? Never, never?
Reason, because it's just something, because I would have considered myself not to be a type of, I thought I was anti-sociable. I never would have came on the internet, and it actually took somebody hating on Baba G to make me like, let me investigate this guy, because people just can't hate somebody this bad. And then
You smart.
And actually being a part of a cult like Islam, because I knew, then it actually sparked me around the time that Ra left to actually do a paper on cults to see, because like I said, I was in a cult. I was
Like growing up, or
yeah, I would want to please my mom. So I was using abortions like it was birth control, because my mama's frequency was actually lower than mine, and to please her, so much so but by the time I was 26 years old, I had 12 pregnancies. And by the time I was 26 years old, I couldn't even have kids no more.
Well, if you would have got on birth control and stop sleeping with them men, then maybe you could have saved your uterus. You hear this bullshit? Y'all hear this bullshit? How about not sleep with them men? How about use some condoms? How did you end up at that age with 12, got pregnant 12 times? 12. It never dawned on you. The doctor never said to you, hey, use these birth control. Find one that works for you. Or homeboy, put a condom on. I get pregnant fast, so now that's why she can't have no kids. Whatever. And then gonna blame it on her mother. Her mother is a low frequency person. Another person that claimed their mother is a low frequency person. I guarantee you, your mother wanted you to get married and have kids. If she's in the religion, no, you didn't want to get married. You wanted to have men, and you wanted to have unprotected sex. You wanted to do what you wanted to do. Stop it. Stop it. Baby, you are down. Exactly. Talking about mother got a smaller frequency than her. So that's why she kept getting knocked up. No, it was them damn men. It was the men you were screwing. That's who got you pregnant, not your mama. They too funny for me.
By the time I was 26, and that's trauma, right?
I know, your mother fault.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
your mother fault.
That's trauma. But that was all trying to please Babylon people, and these people was the people.
It was to please Babylon people. Yeah, she belonged over there. She definitely belongs over there. You're having sex, but you're getting abortions to please people. No, the person who was pleasing you while you was having sex, that's who you should be mad at. Or maybe you should have kept your kid. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, this is annoying. Very freaking annoying. I can understand you young and you scared about what your mother gonna say. But you had 12 of them. 12 abortions, 12 ABs. 12. And that's everybody's fault but yours. Okay, send her ticket right now. Send her ticket right now.
People with the same blood as me who are still in their lower self, right? Mm-hmm. So I had to learn how to go back, y'all, because all them abortions traumatized me. I had to go back and get my Abaji dolls and replace the energies that I destroyed, because I was still keeping with the years and the numbers and the ages in my mind not even knowing that I was doing it, but I was doing it. So it was like I had big old gaping holes, wounds in me from when I used to be in my lower self. So I had to try to learn how to fill that back up. And I'm so happy that I learned biology. Come on, Baba G. Because when I learned that the energy, I didn't actually destroy it. Woo! I was powerful, right?
Yeah.
Right? That's
Yeah.
me.
Right.
That's me and God. I created something. I didn't destroy it. And I could still reach it.
Yeah.
I could still connect to it. It's still me. It was only me from the beginning, right?
You're right. You're right. You're right. You are so right. Yes.
Like, share your journey and share the knowledge with people, because your whole being is
exactly
a message.
Douglas.
There's a message that you.
But she right. She right. She right.
So you just gotta be yourself.
Yes.
Like, people gonna talk. People gonna say whatever they want to say. But people have to start spending more time looking at themselves and other people's.
You right. You right. You right. You know, when people sound real stupid, you gotta be like, you right.
So you came here to express divine knowledge yourself. So that's what your focus need to be on.
Yeah.
And keep doing that instead of
Right.
Like, period, point blank. Like, maybe everybody in the chat, like, if you really resonate with the message, don't let anything stop
people blessing for making them stop working, actually, so they can focus on what's more important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it says here that you want authority and responsibility. You do not want any kind of interference in your work. You get very upset easily. You need time for entertainment and leisure to loosen up and keep yourself calm and composed. You are objective, logical, decisive, resolute, and gentle. You will be successful and popular among people because of your personal traits.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Like, y'all older than me mentally, I'll be learning, like, y'all my big sisters and aunties, because those numbers really don't mean nothing.
Shit.
It really
That's
don't.
a lie. That's a lie.
That experience.
It's always good to, like, find elders who want to come here.
When they cook, I ain't missing no more meals. Well, next time my mama, I get in there.
I'll be having some meal ideas on the brain.
Now, this last video is before Sky got there. Yeah, you gotta say, you right. Yep. When people start sounding really stupid, you gotta agree with them. Yeah. You right. Yeah. When I was in, everybody in their lower self, and you having all this sex in the boy, and it's everybody else's fault. Yeah. Yep. Now this is Sky before she went. She's like a hot mess.
Here, peace to the gods. So I want to talk about love.
This is Sky before she got there.
Being in Babylon and hearing about what love is from Baba G and what he's taught me is totally different. Now, in Babylon, love is kisses, it's anything sexual, it could be money, it could be materialistics, it could be like, that stuff that give you a warm feeling. But what Baba G taught me
But you taught me.
Love is understanding. If you love this certain type of video game, for example, if you love this type of video game, for example, you gonna want to learn more about it, how to play the controls, you know, how to
what they gotta do
make
understand
sneak attacks and all of that stuff, you know, like it's
what they gotta do understand it.
detailed. And you know, I was just thinking to myself, like, man,
Bad analogy, very bad
that's
analogy.
a fact, because if I want somebody to love me, I want them to study me like a book, you know. And that's why Baba G said it's very important to know your natal chart. So that really plays a big part, you know. You can't love somebody else if you don't
You
love
sure it's
or
before
study
she got
yourself.
there? It looked like a combination
It will
though.
never work.
No, this before she got there.
Because you don't know yourself enough to know how you want to be loved. Love is understanding.
Understanding and game are two different
People
things.
get that so misconstrued.
Yep.
And it's not good. Just some food for thought. I love myself.
She love herself. She love herself. Well, I got to wait. I can't find it. I just tuned in. Did you hear she's being sent home? No. You sure? No, I can't. I don't see it. And I don't watch his Bigo because I'm not giving him any views. I'm not giving him any of my views. So when somebody else get it, I'll get it. But I'm not going to tune into it because he can't get my views. He ain't getting no views from me. But when that girl talk about she fight back, I think that's what where he was like, whoa, nobody fights back here. It'll probably be out later. It'll be out later. Let me just check again. Let me see what it is. Nope, it's not. Nobody put it up there yet. All right, I don't see it. So when I do see it, I will be showing it. That pedophile site. What happened is he found out she was attracted to Kite, not his knowledge. Oh, I can't wait till we see that later. I got the chicken sandwich. I got your chicken sandwich. I'm sending it to you right now. I'm sending it to you right now. So this is the today's tea for now. If something else of tea comes on, I'll bring it up. But tonight, don't forget at 6:30 we got our Black History lesson. If you guys want to come back, I got a good one for y'all tonight. We got a good Black History lesson. If y'all want to tune in at 6:30, you got to remember this is not just a Nature Boy sector. So make sure that you guys are subscribers for real. Y'all friends for real. We got other things we can vibe about on this channel. I understand y'all like Natureboy, but we vibe about other things too. So make sure y'all are a true subscriber, a true friend, you know? So don't forget to come in at 6:30 and we're going to get this party started, right? Now, in between now and 6:30, if she left, I will be back on. But at 6:30, it's Black History Month, and I like to show some stuff. I got a good one for you tonight. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace out. See you later. Thank you for coming.